Welcome, dear soul. You've arrived at a whispering tarot voice, a sacred space where intuition speaks softly and the universe always listens. My name is Anna, and here I offer gentle, whispered tarot readings guided by spirit, divine guides, and higher wisdom. Together, we explore messages from the universe, soul connections, twin flame journeys, and the unseen energies surrounding your path. This channel is a place of peace, clarity, and emotional safety, where your heart can breathe, your intuition can awaken, and your soul can feel seen. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and trust that you have been guided here for a reason. If this resonates with you, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss future messages that are meant to reach you. Now, let's begin. Before I even turned over the cards, the word that kept echoing was fortunate. Not the kind of luck that flickers and disappears, but the kind that settles into your life and changes it quietly, steadily, permanently. And when I look at the spread, it confirms that feeling. The universe isn't whispering to you right now, it's preparing to open doors. The Ten of Cups stands out immediately. This is not a small card. This is emotional fulfillment, harmony, joy that feels shared and lasting. It's the kind of happiness that doesn't just visit, it moves in. It speaks of laughter in the home, peace in the heart, and a sense of finally. Finally feeling understood. Finally feeling settled. Finally feeling like things are working instead of constantly working against you. You may not feel that yet. In fact, you might be wondering where any of this is hiding. Your days could feel repetitive, predictable, maybe even uninspiring. Wake up, go through the motions, check the boxes, repeat. When life feels stagnant, it's easy to assume nothing is changing. But still, water runs deep, and unseen shifts are often the most powerful ones. Stagnation is not permanence. Routine is not destiny. Just because the outside of your life looks calm, or even dull, doesn't mean the inside isn't rearranging itself for something greater. Growth is often invisible before it becomes undeniable. The Ten of Cups doesn't show up to tease you. It shows up when alignment is possible. It suggests that the happiness you've imagined isn't unrealistic. It's not childish. It's not out of reach. It's written into your path in ways you may not fully understand yet. Some people chase fulfillment their entire lives without ever touching it. You, however, have an energetic signature that attracts it. There is abundance surrounding you, not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually. The kind of abundance that feels like waking up and realizing you're no longer surviving, you're living. The kind where relationships feel nourishing instead of draining, where opportunities feel exciting instead of stressful. Now, I would like to request that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so quickly. This will give us a lot of support, and I'll be able to connect with your energy more easily. And if you're enjoying the reading, please share your feedback in the comments with a heart emoji. I will definitely read your comments. Right now may feel quiet, but quiet is not empty. Quiet is preparation. Seeds don't make noise when they grow beneath the soil. Yet one day, they break through, and everything changes. There was a time when everything in your life seemed to slow down at once. Not collapse, not explode, just pause. Plans didn't move the way you expected. Certain answers never came. You may have felt suspended in midair, watching the world continue while you remained in the same emotional space. That is the sacred tension of the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is not a card of punishment or loss. It is a card of profound initiation. It represents a moment when life asks you to stop pushing and start seeing, to stop forcing and start understanding. This is the energy of spiritual awakening that doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It arrives quietly, through reflection, through discomfort, through surrender. You were not stuck. You were being reshaped. When the Hanged Man enters a reading, it signals that the old way of thinking can no longer carry you forward. You were asked to release control, to let go of expectations that once defined your happiness, to detach from outcomes that you thought had to happen in a certain way. That surrender may have felt like loss at first. It may have felt unfair. But in that surrender, something extraordinary began. You started seeing patterns clearly. You started recognizing where you were overgiving, overcompromising, or overextending yourself. You began to understand your own emotional depth. That kind of awareness is not light work. It requires courage. It requires sitting with yourself without distraction. It requires growth that few people are willing to face. The Hanged Man represents a spiritual recalibration. Your priorities shifted. Your tolerance changed. The things that once impressed you no longer hold the same power. You're not the same person you were before this period of suspension. You are wiser, more discerning, more aligned with what truly nourishes your soul. And this inner evolution is precisely what opens the door to the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment at its most complete expression. It is harmony not just in romance, but in your entire emotional world. It symbolizes lasting joy, secure partnership, genuine connection, and a sense of belonging that feels natural rather than forced. This is not temporary excitement. This is stable happiness. After the surrender of the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups arrives as a culmination. It says that the waiting had a purpose. The confusion had a purpose. The solitude had a purpose. You were being prepared for a level of joy that requires emotional maturity to sustain. You have walked through emotional storms. There were moments when stress clouded your vision, moments when you questioned where your life was heading. You may have doubted whether true, fulfilling love or lasting peace was even realistic. But storms refine the spirit. They strip away illusions. They reveal strength you didn't know you possessed. The Ten of Cups suggests that you are approaching a chapter where love feels steady, where commitment feels mutual, where your emotional world stabilizes in a way that feels deeply satisfying. It points to partnership that is grounded, a home environment that feels harmonious, a life where joy is not chased but lived. What makes this transition powerful is the sequence itself. First came surrender, then comes fulfillment. First came perspective, then comes peace. The universe did not deny you happiness. It delayed it until you were ready to hold it without fear. Right now, you might still carry traces of skepticism. That is natural after growth that required endurance. But the Hanged Man and the Ten of Cups together tell a clear story. Transformation leads to reward. Inner awakening leads to outer harmony. There is a shift happening in your world that feels deliberate, almost strategic. This is not random luck drifting into your life. This is alignment meeting readiness. And when the King of Swords appears, it signals something powerful. Clarity is entering your life in human form. The King of Swords is not emotional chaos. He is not confusion. He represents truth, intelligence, integrity, and unwavering principles. This energy brings people who say what they mean and mean what they say. Individuals who do not manipulate, who do not play games, who do not disappear when things become real. This is mature energy, grounded, direct, steady. If you have dealt with inconsistency before, this will feel like a breath of fresh air. The King of Swords does not hide intentions behind charm. He communicates clearly. He respects boundaries. He values fairness. When this card shows up, it often signals the arrival of someone, or multiple people, who operate from logic balanced with integrity. They think before they act. They protect what they value. And once they decide you matter, they stand by that decision. This is not surface-level loyalty. This is the kind of support that shows up quietly but consistently. The kind that defends you in rooms you are not present in. The kind that holds your confidence, not just your attention. These are people who understand responsibility. They do not expect from you what they are unwilling to give themselves. The King of Swords also reflects something within you. You are stepping into sharper discernment. You are no longer easily swayed by sweet words without substance. You see through inconsistency now. You recognize emotional immaturity quickly. This inner clarity is magnetizing people who match it. Energy meets energy. What makes this energy so attractive is its stability. There is no guessing, no decoding mixed signals, no wondering where you stand. Conversations will feel intelligent, intentional, and honest. You will feel respected, not tolerated, valued, not tested. If you have experienced relationships where you had to over-explain yourself, over-prove your worth, or overextend your patience, understand that this chapter operates differently. The King of Swords brings fairness and mental alignment. This could manifest as a romantic partner, a mentor, a business ally, or a powerful friendship. Someone who sees your potential clearly and treats it with seriousness. This is the type of person who strengthens your life rather than complicates it. They will challenge you in healthy ways. They will inspire growth, not insecurity. Their presence will feel calm, confident, and composed. Picture this: a quiet moment where the world feels like it's catching up to you. The air around you hums with possibility, and in that space, the Page of Pentacles appears. This is not just a card, it is a declaration, a signal that abundance is stepping into your life in a way that feels effortless, tangible, and completely yours. Unlike resources that come with conditions or hidden expectations, the Page of Pentacles brings money and opportunity that is free, flexible, and unbound. It lands in your hands like a seed, full of potential, waiting for you to decide how it will grow. This is financial freedom in its purest form. Imagine holding in your grasp something that is yours alone, without strings, without obligations, without anyone questioning how you use it. You could invest it, save it, or indulge in it, whatever aligns with your vision, your joy, or your dreams. It is the kind of opportunity that allows your imagination to flourish, because for the first time, the question is not, can I? But simply, what will I create with this? The Page of Pentacles also carries the energy of beginnings. Even if the resources you receive start small, they have enormous potential to grow. This is the kind of abundance that can change trajectories. A small investment could blossom into long-term security. A simple idea could turn into a thriving opportunity. It's a reminder that financial gifts are not just about money. They are about empowerment, choice, and the freedom to chart your own path. What makes this moment extraordinary is its rarity. Life often ties money to commitments, to people, to circumstances. But this is different. This is clean, honest, and entirely yours. There is no pressure, no obligation, and no need for approval. You are invited to experience the purest form of abundance, where every decision is in your hands and every outcome is shaped by your intentions. Imagine stepping into a world that feels entirely your own. Sunlight spilling over lush gardens, the air fragrant with blossoms, and every detail reflecting care, patience, and quiet mastery. That is the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. It's more than success. It's a state of being where your life has begun to flourish because of the effort, love, and integrity you've invested over time. Every leaf, every fruit, every golden ray mirrors the harmony you've created within yourself. The people now entering your life mirror this abundance. They are rare, genuine souls, loyal, thoughtful, and perceptive. They don't play games or hide behind masks. They see you, truly see you, and respond with understanding, appreciation, and respect. This is energy that matches your own. You have nurtured, supported, and uplifted others. And now the universe reflects that back to you in the form of connection that feels effortless and authentic. Abundance in the Nine of Pentacles is freedom. Imagine having resources, recognition, and opportunities that allow you to live exactly as you choose. You can cultivate projects, travel to places that inspire you, surround yourself with beauty, or invest in experiences that feed your soul. There are no restrictions, no need for approval, and no compromises. It is independence and empowerment, wrapped in elegance and grace. This card also speaks to recognition not just for what you've done, but for who you are. People notice your dedication, your wisdom, your discipline, and your generosity. Doors open for you, and the respect and admiration you receive feel effortless because they are earned, not forced. Your life is moving into a phase where your accomplishments are celebrated, your talents are recognized, and your presence is valued in every space you inhabit. And love mirrors this energy perfectly. The Nine of Pentacles doesn't just promise material or career success, it reflects emotional fulfillment. You are stepping into relationships where care, respect, and admiration are mutual. Someone will honor you for who you are. Someone who sees your worth, supports your dreams, and cherishes your presence. It is the kind of love that feels safe, joyous, and abundant. A true partnership, not out of need, but out of choice and alignment. Imagine a moment where the world feels aligned, where life seems to pause just long enough for you to feel the beauty of connection at its deepest level. That is the energy of the Two of Cups, a force that lifts your heart, fills your soul, and reminds you that love, in its truest and most empowering form, is coming into your life. This is not just romance, it is harmony, balance, and mutual recognition of your worth. It is the universe affirming that you are seen, valued, and cherished exactly as you are. The person or energy entering your life under this vibration is extraordinary. They are thoughtful, loyal, and profoundly attentive. They don't just notice you, they understand you. They see your light, your strengths, your virtues, and even your scars, and they honor every part of you. Being around them feels effortless, natural, and uplifting, as though you've known each other far longer than time allows. Their presence inspires you to rise, to invest in yourself, to nurture your passions, to embrace your authenticity like never before. You feel motivated to grow, to care for yourself, and to shine in ways you may have only imagined. The beauty of the Two of Cups is its reciprocity. This is a connection where giving and receiving love, care, and respect flows seamlessly. You are lifted, supported, and adored, and in turn, you uplift, nurture, and honor them. It's a partnership built on mutual admiration, trust, and devotion. There is no imbalance, no games, no fear. It is pure, authentic, and transformative energy that strengthens both hearts simultaneously. Even if you've carried doubts, uncertainties, or fears about love, the Two of Cups is a profound reassurance. Life is moving in your favor. Events, people, and opportunities are aligning perfectly. The universe is orchestrating circumstances that will bring your desires to fruition. There is no need to panic, no reason to worry, and no space for fear. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The path is steady, the momentum is real, and your heart is safe. This energy also awakens a sense of empowerment. You feel confident, radiant, and rejuvenated. You feel a sense of security that comes from knowing your worth and being valued for it. You feel inspiration coursing through you, motivating you to grow, to celebrate yourself, and to embrace your fullest potential. Love, joy, and fulfillment are not distant ideals. They are present, tangible, and waiting for you to step into them. Affirm this with certainty. I am cherished. I am seen. I am never alone in this lifetime. The Two of Cups is more than a card. It is a promise of deep emotional connection, of partnership that nurtures and elevates, of shared joy, and of a love that mirrors the best parts of yourself back to you. The universe is preparing this chapter for you, and it is nothing short of magnificent.